Hello YouTube, my name is Hero, and today we have a lot of things to go over and what's going on exactly in the Korean version of Black Desert right now. So let's get into it. The first thing that's obviously been happening is they have been buffing Striker quite a bit. The last patch he had a lot of changes for those guys who still play Striker and still, Striker mains all the way to death. Good for you, man. They are buffing your class quite a bit, so you guys might want to check that out in the patch notes. I don't want to cover any one thing too specifically in this video because I don't want it to be too long, but just keep in mind Striker is getting buffed. They've changed quite a few things on him, and once again it doesn't necessarily change my opinion on him, but he is getting buffed, so that is good that they at least doing something instead of just keeping him as the problem that he was from the beginning. Maybe he'll be as good or better than Ninja after these new changes. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is pretty much this little trailer that's I'm showing you guys right now that Pearl Abyss released with some pretty cringy ass music that I'm not gonna really play the music, but you can watch the video, and the video is just pretty much just showing off all the things that they said were going to come to the game very soon from the Oasis Festival, which is an event that they had a few months ago, which pretty much like an E3 for Black Desert, where they just showed off a lot of stuff. They previewed Striker there, and they previewed a lot of things. And this little booklet thing here, we're just gonna go through it, and we're gonna talk about some things that are just obviously what they're gonna be, and then some things that are my opinions, because we don't really have direct confirmation from some of these things. So let's get it started. Okay, so the first thing that comes up in this little booklet thing is a little event area that's gonna be coming to the game pretty soon, where it's more of a social hub where people can hang out, do mini games, play games and things like that. If you're familiar with the event hub in Final Fantasy 15, I think it was called the Golden Saucer or something like that. It's kind of like that, not Final Fantasy 15, sorry, Final Fantasy 14, the MMO. It's kind of like that, where you just go, you hang out with people, there's a beach, there's events and stuff like that. Seems like a pretty cool way to add some social features to the game. There's gonna be mini games, stuff like that, perfect for the RPers to check out. So that's gonna be pretty cool. I'm happy that they're adding something like this to add some social features to the game, but that's pretty much all you're gonna get from this here. And then on the next page, we have a warrior getting created, level 0, and it looks to be some kind of jump system where this warrior goes all the way to level 60. They're gonna show it here soon. Sorry, I have it a little slow, but yeah, he goes all the way to level 60. Now that's very interesting to see in Black Desert, and a lot of people seen this have actually started panicking to see that you can get free level 60s in Black Desert, which is very big. I never thought they'd have a jump event. But I don't want you guys to panic too much. I want you guys to keep in mind that, for one, this is the Korean version of the game. They run on a different type of mindset than we do, so we might not ever see this system. And two, if we do see this system, it's gonna be around Commonwealth Part 2 when it releases, which Commonwealth Part 2 is more of a system that is more of a place that's easier to level at, so it makes it a lot easier to grind. So level 60 isn't going to be as big of a deal as it is currently. It's still kind of big, but not as big. Sort of like maybe level 60 would probably close to being level 58 right now. So if someone to get a jump character to level 58 right now, would people really be that upset about it? I mean, there are people who get to 58 in days, 2 days, a week. So it's really not that big of a deal, and if it makes more people want to play the game, then go for it. I don't find a jump event that bad. I actually think it helps games at times. The only thing is that after people jump, they still need gear, so yeah, it's not going to change that much. So, and on the next page, we pretty much just have the revamped Black Spirit Adventure. Not much to say here. It's just the event that we have on the game now, where you just log in every day, you click the Black Spirit Adventure icon, you roll the dice, and you go from place to place. This is going to be much more detailed. It's actually going to be more similar to an actual board game. It still gives rewards, so that's going to be pretty cool that we're going to get that pretty soon. And then we go to the next page, and on the next page, it's the new militia system, which is already in testing in Korea, where you can already pretty much do this system. If you guys don't know, the militia system is basically where you get to essentially sign up to help a guild attack or defend at a certain territory, which is sieges, every Saturday. So there's a lot more details and a lot of rules that go into it, but you do get paid if you win. You get rewards and stuff like that. So it's just a way to allow more people to participate in siege without actually being in the top tier guild, because there's a thing called merking right now where people just join one of the top guilds that are holding the territory, and they pay them to join at the end of the war if they win. So this is just pretty much helping people do that a lot easier without having to actually leave their guild and join another guild. So this is a pretty cool feature that they said was going to come out, and it's already out in Korea. I'm probably going to make a separate video to talk about this though, because there's a lot to go over. And the next page is a new PvE sort of game mode where it's like Horde. Essentially, you build up defenses and you fight waves and waves of enemies. If you guys have ever played Horde mode on Gears of War or even some other games like Halo, it's kind of like that, pretty much the same exact thing, really. So this is something for the people who like PvE. There's not really much details on what you get from doing this mode, but I'm sure there'll be rewards and things like that. It's not something I'm necessarily interested in, because you guys know I'm not really a PvE guy, but for you PvE guys out there, I guess this is something for you to do. I'm not sure when it's going to get released, and we don't have much details on it, but they just announced it in April and we're already getting some gameplay footage of it, so it looks like it's going to be coming soon. I guess you can expect it to come out in KR anytime soon. I'm not sure about NA. They aren't the fastest when it comes to patching in new game modes on NA, because we still have yet to get the PvP arena, which I thought would have been out by now. So there's that. And then the next page, we have a pretty much giant ocean monster in the ocean. Not much to talk about there. You can pretty much see that, as well as this page, which is just the new mounts, T9 mounts that are going to come out soon. There's, once again, not much to talk about there, but hey, you guys like horses, there you go. This next page showcases Kamasil Part 2, which is gonna pretty much change everything we know about Black Desert PvE, essentially. Not the mob AI or anything like that, but it's gonna change a lot for Black Desert, and I can't wait for this to come out. If you guys want more details about Kamasil Part 2, I already made a video about it. Go check it out. Just type in Black Desert Online Kamasil Part 2. It's gonna be very, 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 very good for the game, and I need this to come out ASAP. So yeah. Now this next one I'm very confused on. It's definitely showing us Sauce and Garrison in the game, that's in the game right now, and it looks like they are upgrading the mobs to be stronger. Now these are two options. The mobs are either going to become stronger so that people can grind faster, or they're adding a few elites to Saucing, which will give drops and more money and things like that, which is very weird that they're doing that, considering that they're adding Kamasil Part 2, which is gonna be essentially areas that are gonna replace Saucing. So it's very weird that they're gonna add new mobs now to Saucing when they don't really want people to go to Saucing, and most people aren't gonna go when the new content comes out. I really don't understand why this is a thing or what this is about, but hey, there it is. And then here on this page, we just have pretty much just showing off the 2-year anniversary. There's probably going to be a celebration, not a lot of celebratory events for the 2-year anniversary of the official release of the Korean version of Black Desert Online. So that's pretty much what that's for. It looks pretty nice. I'm sure there'll be some very cool events that go along with the 2-year anniversary, and it's nice to see that this game has survived for 2 years. And this is just going over, the next page is just going over, I believe just going over, just showing off like, hey, this is the world map, and it looks nice, and it's probably going to be changed soon. I don't know, because Valanos and Serendia are in different locations. And Calpheon, where's Calpheon? I'm not sure. We'll see, but I don't know. And this last page is a secret update, which I'm pretty freaking sure is the new class that they've been teasing for a while. That's the only thing I think it could be, but maybe it could be something else. We'll see. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it to do with this little booklet thing that they had to show us A lot of information there. I'm very excited to see what's coming out in the years to come. If you want to keep updated, you definitely want to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you check me out there. And yeah, it's your boy Hero. See you guys next time. Peace.